Alright, so here we come to a cosine rule or laws of cosine. Alright, so the formula for cosine rule is given by a square plus equals to b square plus c square minus with 2bc, and you have here cos a. Okay, this is the formula for cosine rule. Okay, to remember this cosine rule is quite easy. Okay, all you have to do is we have to remember that this a, which is the length, and this a, which is the angle, it appears to be a pair. Okay, so this is where we have to keep note of it. Alright, let us try this in an example. Okay, before we go to the examples of the question, I'm going to ask, when does this apply in a mathematical question? Okay, so we only can apply this cosine rule when there is no pair given. Alright, this is where we have to apply the cosine rule. Now let us look at the question now. Okay, question 1. Okay, now if we look at this triangle, right? Okay, there is no pair exists. But you can see here, the question is asking find x, find the length of this side. Okay, so when we refer to this formula, cosine formula, we have a pair, which is the a, the length of this, and the a here is given by the angle. Alright, and then the b and c is given by the length of this. Okay, so we can have to substitute this. The a equals to x, so we just put the x square. Then the b, we can choose either one as a b, so let me choose 11.2 as the b, and don't forget to square it. We plus with c, which is 8.9, we square it, and minus with, okay, now we see here there's a b and c, right? And we just have to minus 2 and multiply b and c again. Alright, so put a bracket 11.2, open bracket again, we have to write 8.9, and then here will be cos 125. Alright, okay, so by using the calculator, we get the value for this one first. So x square equals to 11.2, we square, and then we plus with 8.9, and we square again, and for these two you will be getting the answer 204.65, and then here we have to multiply. Okay, and here we have to multiply, so minus, right? So here will be 2 multiply with 11.2 multiply with 8.9, and we have to multiply with cos 125, which comes about, okay, so here will be minus 114.35. Okay, so I just round it off here. Alright, so here will become a plus, so 65 we plus with 114.35, and you'll be getting your answers here 319. And so the square, we move to the opposite side, it becomes square root of 319, and you'll be getting your answer x is equals to x is equals to 17.86 centimeter. Okay, this is your answer. So this is the way how to solve the first case. Now I'll be explaining to you about the second case. Okay, when we should use cosine rule. Case number 2 is when you have no angle given. When there is no angle given in the question. Okay, this is our second case. Now let us look at the question. Okay, this is the second question for the second case. Okay, now you can see here there is no angle is given. Alright, so only length is given here. So let's say the question is we have to find angle of x. Okay, let's see, we just put here this is the x. Okay, now you can see this is the pair. Alright, this is the pair. This is the angle and this is the length. So the rest will become the B and C. Okay, so first the A will be 8.7, we square it. Okay, then B and C will be either 5.5 or 10. So we just put here 5.5 square plus with 10 square and then minus 2, 5.5, and then we multiply with 10 and we have here cos x. Okay, now this 5.5 square and the 10 will move to the opposite side and becoming minus. It will become minus 10 and equals to, okay, don't forget that this is a multiply. Alright, so minus 2, 5.5, and here's 10, and here's our cos x. Okay, we just have to make it simplify first before we proceed. It will make the calculation much more easier. So by calculation, and here we are getting here minus 54.56, and then here will be minus 110, and here's cos x. Okay, and then the minus 110 will move to the opposite side and it will become a divide. It becomes divide equals to cos x. Okay, by the calculation, minus will become a positive, and here we have the answer 0.496 equals to cos x, and the cos will move to the opposite side, will become inverse, and your x answer will be, x is given as 60.26. Okay, this is the angle for our x. So we have obtained the answer for this for the second case. So I have explained to you the first case, which is there is no pair for the first case, and the second case there is no angle provided. Alright, so I hope you understand about the cosine rule. So for okay, please remember that when you are using sine rule, you must have a pair. Okay, a pair of angle and also the length given. Okay, this is for sine rule. Okay, for cosine rule, this is the first case that we have done just now. There is no pair given. Alright, so the pair means is the angle and the length. No pairs given. This is for the first case. And for the second case is there is no angle provided and you only have the length of the sides. So it means like you have the A, B and C and no angle is given. Okay, so I hope please don't get confused between a sine rule and cosine rule, and I hope you can understand both of these rules at the end of this video. Thank you.